Okay, so what's up, everybody? Neace just made a new video about, well, Broken by Concept, the podcast duo of two OS Challenger players. And he also mentioned to me in this video, says that maybe we should collab together, me and Broken by Concept. I'm down to do that, but obviously that's more of a joke. I don't think that's ever going to happen. But the main things I want to address here is what Neace is saying, how much he's lying, and how he has this guy on his show, his editor, just pretty much agreeing with everything he says and trying his hardest. And you can actually tell that this guy is getting a little bit mentally lost and losing brain cells as what's going on, because even he doesn't have quite the level of delusion Neace does. And yeah, it's just a crazy video, and it really shows Neace's hypocrisy. I'm going to show some other clips from other things to show Neace's hypocrisy a little bit more. I've heard people say I should make like full videos of Neace having like blaming his clients for something and then doing that exact same thing he blamed his clients for in Korea. I might do that. That will be a lot of work because it would take like a long time to do it. So I might do it, I might not. Might just do like smaller versions like I do in this video where I show one example of it. But yeah, either way, he's a massive hypocrite, and in this video he says some blatant lies and some crazy things.
The thing that cracks me up about this is that these guys are trying to talk out of both ends, and that's what annoys me.
Okay, he's saying they're trying to talk at both ends. I really don't know what he means here. He's trying to call them hypocrites when Neace used to be a no-nonsense coach, and I'll show this later on, but he used to be a no-nonsense coach. He used to make videos literally flaming his clients in the title and in the video for very minor mistakes and very minor mental issues, which Neace has to the extreme nowadays, like multiple tiers higher. And so he's very toxic to his clients, and he used to say that there's no excuses, but now he's very toxic to his teammates and making so many excuses, and it just shows he's a toxic person who's a hypocrite, and when he actually claims himself, he's way worse than his clients are, okay? That's just the truth. So, I mean, if anyone's talking about ends, it's Neace, okay? He's a hypocrite, and I'm going to show this on later, but I'm just going to watch this clip here first.
Because I truly don't really have a problem with their podcast or any of their points.
Well, you do. You've literally commented on their podcast before. You've said stuff like, damn, turns out when no one watches this shit unless my name is on it. Put Neace back in your title. So this is obviously him being arrogant and saying that he's the only one getting them views. Obviously, 109 replies, 30 likes. People were not very happy with Neace saying that. But yeah, it's just crazy. Like, Neace is arrogant, and he likes to flame and insult these people, and he doesn't even watch the videos, by the way. He literally he admitted to not even watching the videos he's flamed so much by Broken by Concept. Which is just insane to me. I would literally watch this video and try to improve, and I know these videos are more meant to, like, show the community. Like, Neace's acts like, they try to make the video for him, but they literally admit that they make it for the community and not for him. But he doesn't seem to accept that. He thinks that it should all be about him, for him, and it should be easily digestible and very nice to him. That's just not the way it's going to be, Neace. I'm sorry.
Honestly, like, this, I don't know. I'm never going to watch it. It's not, this wasn't made.
Yep, I'm never going to watch it. Now, he literally just admitted, I'm never going to watch it. But he just uploaded a video to his YouTube about him flaming them. And he just admitted he's never going to watch it. Like, that's just crazy, okay? You can't just say, oh, these people suck, but I'm never going to watch the video, okay? You actually need to at least watch part of it, at least know what they're all about. Like, Neace literally said he hasn't had a problem with them in the past, and he says that they have some good points. They're literally making the same points they always do with Neace, okay? It's not like they're making any different points. They're just against you now, Neace, instead of against someone else. They're just about the game in general. And you can't handle it when it's against you, even if you know it's the truth.
For me. And that's what pisses me off about it. Right?
It's not made for you. Not everything is meant to be made for you. Maybe it's to show the community what you shouldn't be like. They literally say that in the comments. They said that we have an obligation to the community to show people what is wrong with you. Show them that you're crazy and diluted. And to prove that Neace is like a hypocrite even more, and he's saying that they're talking at both ends, I'm just going to show some like proof real quick, actually. Because I think that this is going to be a pretty funny proof. Okay, and so right here we have Neace playing in a Korea game right here in Platinum. Platinum 2, you can see right here. Not a very good match history, but he's playing Fiora into Hecarim. He is kind of having a bit of trouble right now because he was trying to help with the team with an invade. But his jungle can come for a gank, and for me, this looks like a pretty free gank if Hecarim stays where he is. There's not too big a wave. You have Ignite, your Fiora, your pretty strong health potion. You can fight him when Viego comes, okay? But let's see what he does and what he says about his team. And this is just like one clip I found in about 3 minutes of looking through his Facebook VODs. Okay, so now you just right here. I don't know why he actually went in right there. You have to wait for Viego to come up. Look, there's a whole wave here. Viego can't flash W through that whole wave. And so he's actually going to have to walk up to you, and it's going to take him a very long time, and you're also taking minion aggro from all these minions. So that is a mistake by Neace, but let's see what he does and what happens. Now he walks back, going back to where he was at square one pretty much, but he has no bone plating now. And now he doesn't ignite Hecarim. This is very crucial here. Hecarim can heal quite a lot. If he levels up, he heals. His abilities can heal him. Omnivamp from his Northern Shield, his Conqueror stacks, which is already 12 stacks, his Health Potion. He's literally going to heal for like 300. So you have to ignite him, because ignite implies anti-heal. So you have to ignite him right here. This is a really obvious play for anyone that's good at top lane. But let's see what he does here and what he says. Okay, so no ignite coming from Neace. And look, he can't even help him because he didn't ignite him. And look, Hecarim there, he just leveled up, he just used his W. Look, plus 20, plus 20. He's literally healed for at least 300 HP. He would be at literally like 200 if Neace had ignited him here. And so his Viego dies because of that.
Literally played this as inhumanly as possible.
And now he just has to Viego play it as inhumanly as possible when Neace decided to fight into the wave, waste his bone plating, waste his abilities, not let Viego get there. He was half HP by the time Viego got there. And then he doesn't even ignite Hecarim. If he ignited Hecarim, he literally could have killed him. But now Hecarim gets to things like Triumph, Health Pods, W healing, Omnivamp healing, level up healing. It's literally insane that he blames him for there. And now, let's see, surely there's no way Neace dies here on top of that after just calling his jungler inhuman, right? Like, surely there's no way. Oh, he tries to fight here. And he ignites at the very last moment and dies. Like, what is he doing? Now he just continues to call his jungle inhuman and ping him. And he's pinging him in the chat too. Pinging him in the chat so that he can see it. Okay, that's just crazy. Now he is going to make his teammate tilt. Now he is tilted. Now his laner is fighting on a 1v9, and it's literally all his fault. Because that gank from Viego was very good, and Viego actually executed it fairly well. Way better than Neace did. But will Neace take responsibility for what he did there? Let's see. No, he will not. Look, silent after just pinging his jungler.
Inhuman.
And calling him inhuman. It's extremely insulting. Try to dehumanize your jungler just because they played bad. Now let's see. He's trying to type too. He's just clearly upset, and that was his own fault. Calling his jungler inhuman for literally something that he played so bad. If I saw this in bronze, I would think that that was a bad play. Like, I would only expect that play from a bronze player. And he plays for a lot. He plays on the server a lot. He claims to be like a really high level player, but he doesn't even know to ignite someone. He doesn't even know to wait. He doesn't know what minion aggro is. He doesn't know what bone plating is. It's just absolutely insane to me how bad he played that and then how he insults his jungler. So that is obviously one example of him blaming his team and playing bad. But like, let's look at some of Neace's videos where he insults clients for that. Okay, and this is a video of Neace saying that Guy blames his team after feeding, and I stopped him right there. So obviously the clip I just showed, Neace did feed. Okay, I think we have to all agree on that. Like, even the diehardest Neace fan, like, admit Neace made a mistake there. Maybe, you know, you can argue it's in the heat of the moment, but he did make a mistake there. There's literally no going around that. But let's see what he says about this client too. This guy paid him hundreds of dollars, by the way, and he just started the video with a compilation of this guy dying, and now he's gonna insult him in the intro too. So imagine you paid hundreds of dollars for this coach. You thought he's a really professional guy gonna help you improve, and then he just starts the video with a compilation of you dying a lot. Now let's see what he says about this guy when he tries to make a slight excuse. You remember what the excuses I've heard about Neace, and I just showed you about Neace saying, like, calling his jungler inhuman there when he made the mistake. But let's see what he says about this guy when he tries to say a very basic excuse that you hear from a lot of low elo players. It is an excuse, and I will say you can shut it down, but it's just going to show Neace's hypocrisy. That's the main thing I'm trying to show here. And also, it's just how he flames his clients. Like, he's literally, his whole goal of this video is to flame clients and get a lot of views. Like, Neace says, people put his name in titles to get a lot of views. That's kind of true. But Neace, you flamed your clients in the past and said, like, Iron player argues a coach, Iron player sucks, guy blames his teammate, I stopped him right there. You did that to get views. Like, that's what I used to watch you for, like, years ago, and I was like, man, this guy's actually pretty crazy. He sucks at the game. I'm talking about Neace, by the way, when I say he sucks at the game. And he's yelling at these guys for pretty much no reason. But let's look at this clip.
And I'm a very aggro support, so I really appreciate an ADC that will step up with me and poke with me.
No.
He's shutting him down.
I'm not gonna.
So this guy is trying to say, like, oh, I just want an aggro ADC. So obviously that's a bit, like, stupid. Like, you know, you should just adapt your ADC's playstyle, and you can always play correct. But this is Neace just going off on a guy and flaming him with a full intro that is trying to make very minimal excuses. When you see Neace make excuses about his jungler right there, about his teams, about like the ladder, about everything he can literally think of. Literally everything.
I'm gonna let you do this on my stream. Nope. I'm not gonna let you go down this rabbit hole with me.
I'm not gonna let you go down this rabbit hole with me. Okay, so that proves that he does not like on his stream people blaming their teammates or saying anything bad. And so this was one of the core things he said on his Broken by Concept video. He's like, oh, you're Coach Curtis and all of them really not funding their teams at all. Like, surely they have to be funding their teams, right? And I don't know, maybe a little bit. But Neace, you used to literally say that literally even saying that you like an ADC who has a similar playstyle with you is coping, and shut them down and flame them with a whole video, okay? It's just insane how much you switched up, how much of a hypocrite you are, for you to call Coach Curtis and Broken by Concept, like, you know, did you call them hypocrites? It's literally insane by me. I can't even understand what's going through your mind when you do that. Like, look at how you used to act, and now look at how you act now. And by the way, you acting like this was a lot better than how you act right now. Even if you had some flaws, even if you were flaming clients, at least it was better in that you at least had a good mindset in some ways. At least you had the climbing mindset. At least you were a good coach in the climbing mindset way. And you were not a good coach in the other ways, right? But you were a good coach in the mindset way, at least, okay? So that's better than you are now, but it still sucks, and it shows how much you switched up.
Because it has nothing to do with your AD carry. That game has absolutely zero.
Yep, look, nothing to do with your AD carry. Just like that time he died there, it has nothing to do with his jungler. His jungler actually played that almost perfectly. It has to do with him. It has to do with him. And there's literally a parallel here that's like so massive. I hope you all can see it.
I'm gonna actually, you know what?
Okay, and that's the intro of the video. I just wanted to show this for proof that Neace is actually the hypocrite. Not Broken by Concept, not the Challenger Oath duo. And I mean, the amount of videos that Neace has where he specifically puts Iron in the title and insults them is just crazy. Like, look, 39% win rate in Iron. How is this even possible? These are 42% win rate in Platinum could be Challenger. How is that even possible? But that's beside the point, obviously. These are just videos of Neace flaming people who paid him hundreds of dollars and are genuinely trying to improve. And this is one I actually want to look at. So this is an Iron player saying, I get bots in 70% of my games. So that's actually true. In Iron, you get bots like 70% of your games. Now, I would say you should still be able to win if you're really good, but it is a valid excuse in some ways, and that it's true. Unlike when Neace says his jungler played inhumanly, this is actually true. Like, you do get bots in 70% of Iron games. That's literally a fact. I mean, there's no arguing with it. Obviously, you should still be able to win in Iron if you're really good. Like, if you're an actually skilled player, you should be able to carry your bots, and the enemy team will also get bots a lot of the time, too. But this is a valid excuse, and Neace just flames him, makes a whole video of him saying, like, oh my god, I can't understand what they're doing. This is so sad. Like, I'm going insane. Like, what are my clients doing here? These are people that paid you hundreds of dollars, Neace. You can't just flame them like that, and then you go do the same things they're doing in very low elo, too. And just be a hypocrite, okay? And these are literally some of the most viewed videos. Look, 563k views. When an Iron player argues with the coach he paid for. And this is just showing his narcissism again. Like, come on, guys. Don't let Neace fool you. Don't let Neace win this. He's absolutely insane, and he's just a hypocrite.
But what they're doing is they're trying to bring me down to bring themselves up, right?
Oh, they're trying to bring you down to bring themselves up? I wonder what you used to do with your own clients, your own low elo clients that are defenseless. What you did in the past. That's literally exactly the same, except for these players are actually giving you good advice, and they're doing it in a lot nicer way than you did to your clients, and they're putting you on blast when it's deserved, because you have said some horrible stuff, a lot worse than your clients who you flamed. And it's not like you paid them money either. It's completely opposite, and you also have a big platform. You're able to defend yourself. It's completely different than what you've done, actually, and what you've done in the past is a lot worse.
Do you know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
different. There's Walmart too. Just listen. Get this dude and Coach Curtis. Just put the fucking Neace videos up and just start doing this shit. They could.
Hey, man, I actually would love it if they started doing my type of content, because my type of content doesn't pull punches, and my type of content talks about not just how to improve at the game, but it also talks about stuff like when you say horrible stuff and it's not related to actually playing. Because at their core, they're coaches. At my core, I'm trying to expose you. That's a little bit of a different thing. And so obviously I go deeper into insulting Neace, but in the end, it's pretty similar, okay? It's pretty similar. And I would actually love to collab with them. Obviously, that's not going to happen, but they're coaches at their core. They're just trying to help you improve, and I'm just trying to expose you, okay? There's nothing wrong with trying to expose someone that needs exposing, and there's nothing wrong with trying to help improve someone that is hard stuck, okay? they're both actually good services to the community, even if they're not good services to you necessarily.
You know what? I would even go as far as to say that they could do Walmart's channel better than Walmart can. They sound smarter.
Could.
They sound like they have my best interests in mind. So if they just collaborate with this Walmart guy and they do the psychoanalysis stuff, you see this? They present it a lot better, right? Could you?
Yeah, again, I would love this. I would love Coach Curtis and Coach Nathan to actually start exposing Neace, because Neace needs more exposing from bigger audiences. Obviously, there is enough of that already. But if it comes from people as well respected as Coach Nathan, Coach Curtis, it will get a lot more attention to it. And I think that, like, at this point, Neace's exposing is kind of, it's already done. He's already exposed. He deletes over half of the comments from every video. If you look at the comments, they literally go down as time progresses on his videos because of how much he deletes. But no one likes him at this point. Literally no one. And the people that do are just so deluded. They have their head in the sand. So exposing of him is almost useless, but I still want to do it, because I want to prove and document this all in the future. If Neace ever tries to switch to a different game, or tries to, like, lie, or tries to switch up and go back to what he was, like, doing before, trying to be a no-excuse coach, trying to never play the game, and lie about his credentials. If he goes back to that, I want to have this ult to expose him and prove who he actually is.
Imagine they go, like they're standing in front of the thing and they're talking with the mics or whatever, right? Imagine they do it, but like with the N-word analysis.
Oh my God!
I mean, I would love if they actually analyzed you doing horrible stuff. Yes, like you need people to actually like analyze when you do bad things, when you say horrible things, when you are a hypocrite. Okay, and that's not even what they're trying to do. They're just trying to help you improve at the game. Like, I don't know why you're so mad at them for trying to help you improve at the game.
If they reached out to you, if BBC reached out to you and said, "Hey, I want to coach you," would you say yes? Now, after this second video of their case study came out?
No.
Okay, now Neace is saying he literally would not allow them to invite him onto their show because he thinks that they have sinned too hard. They have done too much against him when they were just trying to help him. And this is actually pretty insane by me. It says that Neace was so mad at them for not inviting him on his show. But now when they literally just tried to make a video of trying to help him at the game, and then another one of him just being pretty much mentally insane to help expose it to the community, and also to help the community know that this is not a good thing to do. He says, "Oh, that's too far, and I won't go on their show anymore. I won't even try to defend myself because I'm beyond defending." It's pretty much what he's saying right here. And so this shows that Neace can't even attempt to defend himself in a podcast because he's that far gone, okay? He is starting to realize his limits. He's just going to start building this insular, cult-like community, and that's all he's going to have. And that's what I expect to see in the future for Neace, okay? He is just going to have these diehard followers, and then he's going to have everyone else, everyone that knows the truth about him, okay? And that's going to be like 99% of the League community. Literally 99% of all streamers hate Neace now, okay? Literally something like that. The only ones that actually like him are ones that are on his payroll, or ones that he has on his website that are coaches for him. Like, that's just about it. And even then, a lot of them are just like pretty much silent about it. But you won't even hear him singing Neace's praise, okay? You'll just hear people like this editor who Neace pays and to help praise him, okay? That's literally all you're gonna see. Okay, and I think I want to end my video with Neace saying he hates the quote-unquote fake shit, and that he's gone through his channel for years, and he always stays true to himself. Let's see this here.
Never. Oh God, they're so beyond. And it's just this fucking facade. I hate the fake shit. I've always hated it. I mean, go through my content for years.
You've hated the fake shit, yet nowadays you make excuses about why you're hard stuck and are always blaming your teams. But then when you look at your past, you're actually insulting low elo players that have no way to defend themselves constantly in tens of videos, and saying that whenever they kind of slightest way blame their team, it's their fault, okay? Neace, you're fake as they come. And yeah, if you like this video, guys, subscribe, like the video. See you on the next one. I'm glad that Neace gained so much exposure and that my channel has grown so much. Thank you all for 300 subs.